What is going on, sports fans? It is your main man, Mustache Matt from the DFS 5-Pack, here with my puppy, Maisie. We both wanted to hop on here and talk to you guys about the NCAA tournament. Man, really fun time of year. March Madness. Doesn't get much better than this. Baseball starting soon. For all you guys who know me, I'm a huge sports fan, so not only do we cover DFS, but we go through, the NCAA tournament and all that fun stuff, and I really wanted to hop on here and just talk to you guys about the tourney and specifically the first round. I'm a huge college basketball fan, so I watch a lot of that stuff. So for any of you members who want to chat with me about that, I'm all ears. I love this stuff. It's probably my favorite time of year. As people have said all year, I think there's a ton of teams that can make a case to win the national title. I have not decided yet who I think is going to win it all. I've got a couple teams that I've liked all year that I think that can make it happen. Most notably UNC, who won it last year. I'm not a particularly big UNC fan or anything, but I really like the squad they have this year. They have the veteran pieces and a couple guys that they have stepped up for me that I like a lot. With that being said, I wouldn't be surprised if they got knocked out early. So, again, have not decided who my national champion is going to be. Still just analyzing and forecasting this first round. So wanted to hop on here with you guys and just kind of go game by game and let you know what I'm thinking in each game. Obviously, some are easier than others. Hold on, let me screen share this. And we go to the tournament challenge. So you can see we've started a little bit. First game, UVA versus University of Maryland, Baltimore County. That's easy Virginia. No number 16 seed has ever beat a 1 seed. It's not going to happen here. Best team in the tournament's Virginia. Only lost twice all year. Lock them into round 2 here, no doubt about it. Creighton, Kansas State, however, is very interesting. Coming out of the Big 12, Kansas obviously coming out of the better conference. But I like what Creighton did this year, specifically against big teams. They beat Villanova at home, and one of their better players, their point guard Marcus Foster, is a Kansas State transfer. I can only imagine how much he wants to win this game. A lot for me in this game will depend on the health of Dean Wade, Kansas State's big forward, probably their best player. If he's out, I don't think that they can keep up with Creighton here. If he plays, I think it'll be a game. I could see either team winning, but I'm going to go with Creighton in this spot. I just think they have enough horses to get it done here. Moving ahead, Kentucky-Davidson. This is actually a really good game in my opinion. Davidson's playing some great ball. Just beat Rhode Island for the A10 title in the tournament. Have one of the better players in the country in Peyton Aldrich. He's a force to be reckoned with. So I could see Davidson pulling the upset here, but I'm not willing to go with it. I like Kentucky a lot. I like what they're doing. They're playing really well. Just won the SEC tournament. While Davidson is playing good ball, and I could see them winning, I could only see them winning if Kentucky doesn't play great, and Kentucky's playing great right now. Talent will overcome here. I like Kentucky in this spot in a close game. Next, I'm going to go with the upset here. Obviously, I love Arizona. DeAndre Ayton is the best player in college basketball. He's, going to be the number 1 pick probably, as he should be. He's, as I've read today, people are saying he's much more like Shaquille O'Neal than Dwight Howard. To me, he looks just like Greg Oden in college, which hopefully isn't a bad thing. But kind of like they look like men that are in college. It doesn't really fit. He's a monster, but I think Buffalo pulls the upset here. This is just going off the wall. I love what Arizona does. They're the better team here. But I think this is the spot where I see an upset. A lot of people are getting cute and picking Arizona to win the national title. And, yeah, I like Arizona. I think they're really good. Showed me a lot, beating USC in the Pac-12 title game. Buffalo's damn good. This team is really, really good. Just won the MAC title. Don't be shocked here if the Bison from Buffalo pull off the upset against Arizona. Next, we are going with Illinois, Chicago over Miami. I hate picking the trendy upset here, but I've been all over this since the brackets came out. Loyola Chicago looked awesome in their conference tournament. Miami at times look great, at times don't. I really like a couple other players, but one of their better players is out for injury. I think that will come back to bite them here. I like Illinois, Chicago. I like Loyola, Illinois, to win this game straight up. Next, we got Tennessee and Wright State. As much as I would like to see Wright State pull up the upset here, it's not going to happen, so I'm going to roll with Tennessee. This game is one of the better first-round games to me. Nevada versus Texas. You've got Cody and Caleb Miller, two of the best players in that conference for Nevada, against Muhammad Bamba, the inside force for Texas. Problem for Nevada here, I don't mind that they're shallow. They only really play 7 guys. At least 3 of them are studs, though, in the Millers and then Jordan Caroline. I don't see how they can hang with Texas inside. Bamba, like a legit 7+. Compared to Rudy Gobert with offense, he's a force. I'd like to see Nevada pull the ups to, well, it's a 7-10, so Nevada's going to be favored here. It's a pick'em game. I'd like to see Nevada survive, but I think Texas just has too many horses coming out of a much bigger conference. Seen this level of competition many more times than Nevada. I'm buying what Nevada's cooking, but I think this matchup is tough for them. I like Texas in this spot. Cincinnati, Georgia State. You could look at this game potentially for Georgia State covering the spread, although I don't even know about that. I only say that because Georgia State runs a ton of zone. The second most zone outside Syracuse in this tournament, and Cincinnati struggles against the zone. So that's an area you can take advantage of. That being said, I'm not even thinking about it. Cincinnati going right there. Going to the other side of the bracket, Villanova against the playing game. Lock and load Villanova here. Virginia Tech and Alabama. Man, one of my favorite players, Colin Sexton for Bama, looked awesome in the SEC tournament. Tempted to go with Bama here, but can't do it. Like Virginia Tech a lot. Definitely buying what they're selling. Justin Bibbs and the crew. Really like VTech and think they can pull the upset against Nova. This 5-12 game is interesting. Murray State is good, and West Virginia has a tendency to choke. I could really see the upset here, but I'm going with my guy Bob Huggins in West Virginia. Jalen Carter, one of the top guards in the country. He does enough to get West Virginia past Murray State here. Wichita Marshall. Again, I'm going with the upset here in Marshall. Loved how they're playing right now. Just won the Conference USA tournament. Playing some really damn good ball. Like them quite a bit here. And let's lock and load with Marshall in the upset over Wichita State and Landry Shamet and the boys. Next, we've got Florida, who I think is going to play St. Bonaventure today. I think St. Bonaventure wins tonight, but I think UCLA will give Florida more problems if they win. So kind of one of those, whatever happens will really, for Florida obviously it will matter greatly. Florida's one of my sleeper squads, though. I really like them. They're built for the tournament. Chris Chiozza played awesome last year. They make deep runs, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is another year of a deep run. Texas Tech, Stephen F. Austin. A lot of people are picking Stephen F. Austin here, so I'm going to roll with Texas Tech. I just think they have too much to get it done. I could definitely see the upset and Stephen F. Austin covering, but coming out of the Big 12, we're going with Texas Tech here. Arkansas versus Butler. This is a real toss-up for me. It seems that Butler is really trendy. They're actually favored in this game. I think Arkansas comes out here. I like the bigger conferences. I think Arkansas wins, and I'm really just picking Arkansas because everyone else is picking Butler. So there you have it. Lastly, we're going to roll with Purdue. 215 here is not really a competition, so I'm rolling with Purdue. We'll see what happens. This could change a little bit. Obviously, we have a couple days until the tournament, but you guys see where my head is at. I look at this stuff and study this stuff all the time. So you heard it here first. That's what I'm rolling with right now. Again, if you want more content, all this stuff, longer videos, access to our Facebook groups, all that fun stuff, sign up for the DFS5pack.com and have a great one, guys. Thank you.